Imagine waking up one morning and suddenly your body feels like it's no longer your own. You're tired all the time, you forget the little things, and your joints ache as though they've been carrying the weight of the world. Sounds familiar? You might think it's just a part of getting older, but let me tell you, it's more than that. These are the signs of what is happening to everyone as they hit 75. But here's the terrifying truth: these changes are inevitable and can affect even the healthiest among us. Are you prepared for what's coming? As we get older, especially after the age of 75, our bodies start to change in ways we might not expect. It's not just about feeling tired or needing more rest. These changes impact our health, our daily lives, and even the way we see the world around us. The truth is, aging isn't always as graceful as we hope. But understanding these inevitable changes is the first step in taking control of your health and preparing for what is ahead. Let's take a hard look at what actually happens once you hit 75, and why these changes aren't just natural, they're biologically hardwired. 1. Physical decline. The first and most noticeable change you'll experience is a significant decrease in strength and mobility. Your body simply doesn't work the way it used to. It's not just about the occasional back pain or knee trouble, but the fact that your muscles and joints are deteriorating. It becomes harder to get out of bed in the morning, and tasks you once did without a second thought, like climbing stairs, bending down to tie your shoes, or even walking for long periods, become increasingly difficult. This decline in physical strength isn't your fault, but it can be extremely frustrating and limiting. The sad truth is that your body's muscle mass and bone density start to decrease significantly at this stage. And if you're not actively working to slow it down through exercise, you may find yourself becoming weaker by the year. And I get it, it can feel like a losing battle. 2. Cognitive decline. Along with the physical changes, you may start to notice that your memory isn't as sharp. We've all heard the stories of senior moments where we forget a name or place, but for those of us over 75, cognitive decline can go much further. It's not just forgetting a birthday, it's forgetting where you put your keys, or struggling to remember how to use a familiar tool or appliance. In more severe cases, cognitive issues can progress into dementia or Alzheimer's, which can make everyday tasks nearly impossible. The real kicker: cognitive decline isn't just about forgetfulness. It can also affect your ability to think clearly, make decisions, and process information. Simple activities, like planning a meal or paying bills, can become overwhelming. And the worst part, there are very few ways to stop it. You can try to slow it down, but the reality is, aging takes its toll on your brain just like it does on your body. 3. Chronic pain and illness. The aches and pains that were once manageable become something far worse. Arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure are just a few of the chronic illnesses that become more common after 75. Many people begin to experience constant pain, which can impact your quality of life. Not only is it physically draining, but it also affects your emotional well-being. The constant battle with chronic pain can lead to depression and anxiety, making it feel like there's no way out. Even if you've been lucky enough to avoid these issues in your younger years, they have a way of catching up with you. Your body simply can't fight off the wear and tear like it once did, and that chronic pain can make you feel like a prisoner in your own body. 4. Vision and hearing loss. Another major issue is the decline in sensory function. As we age, both our vision and hearing deteriorate. It is common to notice that reading small text becomes harder, or that you can't hear conversations as clearly. These aren't just annoyances, they can significantly impact your independence and ability to engage with others. And when your vision or hearing starts to fail, it can be terrifying. The world suddenly feels distant, and the fear of becoming isolated can set in. 5. Mental health struggles. Finally, many people in their late 70s and beyond start to feel a sense of isolation and depression. The truth is, loneliness is one of the biggest killers among seniors. As friends and family members pass on, or as you begin to lose mobility, it's easy to feel like you're fading into the background. The mental health implications of these changes can be devastating, and often they're overlooked. We focus on the physical changes, but the emotional toll of aging is equally, if not more, important. Are you ready to face the truth? You may think you've got time to prepare for these changes, but they come faster than you expect. You might tell yourself, "It won't happen to me," but trust me, it will. You'll feel your body start to give in, your mind slowing down, and soon, the things you love doing will be a distant memory. So, let's break it down and really understand what these changes mean for you. Because if you don't pay attention now, you might wake up one day and find yourself unable to do the simplest things. And that, my friend, is the terrifying truth of aging. Once you hit 75, it's not just about a little extra fatigue or the occasional ache. It's about a dramatic shift in how you experience life, a shift that often feels out of your control. At this age, you'll realize that the body you've always relied on for independence, strength, and health is starting to betray you in ways you never imagined. But this isn't a story about aging gracefully. It's a story about survival, adaptation, and the truth that too many people ignore until it's too late. Let's face it, the physical decline is the hardest part. Imagine waking up every day and feeling like your body has turned on you. You used to be able to run errands, take a walk, or play with your grandkids without breaking a sweat. Now, you're lucky if you can make it to the mailbox without your knees buckling or without the familiar, sharp pain shooting through your joints. The worst part, these aren't just occasional flare-ups, this is your new reality. And the more you ignore it, the worse it will get. If you think this is something you can push through, think again. When you're over 75, it's no longer about just getting by. Every step, every move, becomes a reminder that your body is deteriorating. The muscle mass you once had, it's shrinking. The bones that once supported your every move, they're becoming brittle, prone to fracture with even the slightest fall. You might be able to manage small tasks for a while, but the more you try to push your limits, the more you'll feel the consequences. This isn't something that can be reversed. Once you've hit that threshold, you're fighting against the clock. But physical pain isn't the only thing you'll have to battle. Your mind, the very thing that's allowed you to navigate life, starts to slip away. You may forget where you placed your keys one day, and the next, you might not even remember what you were about to do. It's not just forgetfulness, it's the slow, creeping reality that cognitive decline is setting in. You try to laugh it off, telling yourself that everyone forgets things. But deep down, you're scared. You're scared of losing the ability to think clearly, to make decisions, to even recognize your own family. This isn't a fear you can ignore. It's a reality that thousands of people face every year, and it's one of the most devastating parts of aging. And let's talk about the social isolation that creeps in as your health starts to fade. Your friends and family might be busy with their own lives, leaving you feeling like you're slowly fading into the background. The invitations to social gatherings become fewer and fewer, not because people don't care about you, but because your physical limitations make it harder for you to participate. You find yourself staying at home more often, scrolling through old photos, reminiscing about the days when you were able to go out and enjoy life. But those days are becoming a distant memory. And soon, you start to realize it's not just your body that's failing you. It's your connection to the world. As you lose your ability to move freely, your mind starts to dull, and your social circle starts shrinking. You begin to feel the true weight of aging. It's not just about getting older. It's about the loss of independence, the loss of your physical and mental sharpness, and the growing realization that you might not be able to do the things you love anymore. So, the question is, how will you face this? How will you prepare for the inevitable changes that come with aging? Because once it hits, it's too late to go back. And if you're not already taking steps to manage these changes, you might find yourself left behind, struggling to catch up. All right, let us stop dwelling on the terrifying truth for a moment and focus on what you can do about it. What if I told you that while these changes are inevitable, there's still a way to regain control, improve your quality of life, and age with dignity? What if I told you that by making a few adjustments, you could slow down the clock and make these years some of the best you've ever had? Let us explore how you can fight back and take proactive steps to make sure you don't just survive, but truly thrive in your golden years. Now that we've faced the brutal truth of aging, let's dive into the solutions. The changes that come with age are inevitable, but there's so much you can do to slow down the process, minimize their impact, and ultimately live your life to the fullest. Here's the good news, it's never too late to take action. Let me walk you through 5 powerful strategies you can start using today to combat those inevitable changes and take charge of your health. 1. Strengthen your body. The power of physical activity. The first step to regaining control is to fight back against physical decline. Yes, your body may be changing, but that doesn't mean you're powerless. One of the most important things you can do to maintain your mobility and independence is to keep moving. I know, it might sound easier said than done, but the key here is consistency and finding the right exercises that work for you. Here's the thing. Muscle loss is a natural part of aging, but you can significantly slow it down by incorporating resistance training into your routine. It doesn't have to be intense. Even light weightlifting, resistance bands, or bodyweight exercises like squats and lunges can help you preserve muscle mass and keep your bones strong. Aim for 2 or 3 sessions a week where you focus on different muscle groups. Additionally, balance exercises like standing on one leg or practicing Tai Chi can greatly reduce your risk of falls. When you combine strength training with flexibility exercises, such as stretching or yoga, you improve your range of motion, which helps keep your joints limber. These activities don't just help you move better, they give you the confidence to perform daily tasks that might otherwise become challenging. If you're not sure where to start, consult with a physical therapist or a trainer who specializes in senior fitness. They can create a program tailored to your specific needs and limitations, ensuring that you're getting the most out of your efforts. Train your mind. Cognitive health is key. Physical health isn't the only thing that demands your attention as you age. Your brain, too, requires care. Cognitive decline, though natural, doesn't have to be inevitable. While some memory lapses may occur, there are effective strategies to combat the most feared cognitive issues, like dementia or Alzheimer's. First, challenge your brain regularly. Just as physical exercise strengthens muscles, mental exercise strengthens your brain. Engage in activities that stimulate your mind, such as reading, puzzles, crosswords, or learning something new. The key here is variety. Mixing up your brain exercises is important because it keeps your brain from getting used to a specific pattern, which can lead to stagnation. Next, make sure you're eating brain-healthy foods. The Mediterranean diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and lean protein, has been shown to improve brain health and delay cognitive decline. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish like salmon, also play a critical role in maintaining cognitive function, so be sure to incorporate them into your diet. And don't forget the power of sleep. It's during sleep that your brain gets a chance to repair and reorganize itself. Establish a consistent sleep routine to ensure you're getting the 7 to 9 hours of sleep your body needs. Poor sleep is linked to cognitive decline, so taking the time to rest is just as crucial as staying active. 3. Combat chronic pain, a holistic approach to well-being. Chronic pain is one of the most common complaints among seniors, but it doesn't have to define your life. If you're dealing with arthritis, back pain, or any other persistent discomfort, it's important to take a multifaceted approach to treatment. While medication can provide relief, it's crucial to address pain in a holistic way, combining physical therapy, natural remedies, and lifestyle adjustments. Start by talking to your doctor about your pain management options. Physical therapy can be a game changer, as therapists are trained to target specific problem areas and teach you exercises to alleviate pain while improving strength. Hot and cold treatments, such as heating pads and ice packs, can provide temporary relief. Additionally, don't overlook the importance of your mental health in managing pain. Stress and anxiety can exacerbate chronic pain, so practices like mindfulness meditation or deep breathing can help calm your nervous system and reduce pain perception. Supplements like turmeric curcumin and glucosamine have also been shown to reduce inflammation and support joint health. Always check with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplements, as they can interact with other medications you may be taking. 4. Prioritize your social health. Stay connected. It's no secret that social isolation can be detrimental to your mental and physical health. As you age, you may find yourself spending more time at home, which can lead to loneliness and depression. But the solution is simpler than you might think. Stay connected to others. Make it a priority to nurture relationships with friends and family. Social interaction is a proven way to keep your mind sharp and your mood elevated. Even simple activities like a phone call, a lunch date, or joining a community group can help you feel less isolated. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and try new social activities. Whether it's joining a book club, taking a painting class, or volunteering in your community, engaging in activities that require interaction with others will keep you emotionally healthy and provide you with a sense of purpose. Technology can also help bridge the gap. Video calls, social media, and online groups can help you stay connected with loved ones who live far away or keep in touch with people in your community when you're unable to go out. These digital tools can be especially helpful if you're dealing with mobility issues that make it difficult to leave the house. 5. Focus on prevention, routine checkups, and health monitoring. The best defense against aging is a good offense. This means taking a proactive approach to your health. Regular checkups with your healthcare provider are key to catching any potential health issues early. Stay on top of routine screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels, as these are key indicators of your overall health. Your doctor may also recommend specialized tests based on your age and risk factors, like bone density scans to monitor osteoporosis, or regular eye and hearing tests to catch any changes before they become more severe. In addition to your medical checkups, don't underestimate the power of self-monitoring. Keep track of your weight, exercise, diet, and any changes in how you feel. This will not only help you notice early signs of health problems, but it will also empower you to make the necessary adjustments to your lifestyle before small issues become big ones. It's clear that aging doesn't have to be a downhill journey. By staying active, keeping your mind sharp, managing your pain, nurturing your relationships, and focusing on prevention, you can take charge of your health and live your best life, even after 75. Remember, these changes are a part of life, but how you respond to them makes all the difference. Start now, and don't let aging take control of your future. Stay strong, stay connected, and most importantly, stay healthy.